Air Jordan has just landed, but is he any good? Let's check it out. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna take a look at 1/12 Michael Jordan action figure by Medicom toy MAFEX. This is a figure that I wanted for a long time. I missed out on the original release, but recently Ami had it back in stock, so I've decided to pull the trigger and add MJ to my collection. As a kid I grew up in Croatia back in the 90s and I fell in love with the game of basketball. Croatian players like Dražen Petrović, Toni Kukoc and Dino Radja were our idols here. To this day, people talk about Olympics final in Barcelona 92 between the Dream Team and Croatia. When Dražen died in 93 in a car accident, that was a huge tragedy for a lot of us, but I kept watching and loving basketball. Kukoc signed with the Bulls and Jordan came back from his first retirement. That was when I religiously started following all the Bulls games that our local television was airing. MJ was and still is a huge inspiration, a symbol for hard work and success. He was practically a complete and perfect athlete, and still today I love to rewatch his games. I myself was playing basketball ever since I was a kid, and I quickly wanted to show you guys these are Croatian basketball magazines that were extremely popular in the 90s and early 2000s. I have many more of them, but I just wanted to show these two, especially this one that was fully dedicated to Jordan's career. We would get posters with each release, and these were really popular back then. Our room walls were filled with posters. But you are here for the figure, I know. I just wanted to give you a little bit of backstory on why I wanted to get it. MAFEX is now releasing MJ in a white Bulls jersey, but I wanted the red one and I'm glad that I have it. As always, a quick look at the box. It's a standard MAFEX packaging with a promo shot of the figure and a huge window showing the figure and some of the accessories. This is number 100 in the line. Side of the box shows the figure posed up. Back of the box has even more promo shots highlighting all the accessories. Here is the other side of the box, top and the bottom. So now, let's open it up and let's take a look at the figure. Here is MAFEX Jordan out of the box, and he looks fantastic. I love the overall proportions, the sculpt and the paint. The jersey also looks really good. It has that same texture that the real jersey had. The print looks great. It's clean, and that goes even for a small NBA logo up here and down here. There is a Bulls logo on the side of the jersey, and here is the print on the back. Everything looks perfect. Here is a closer look at the head, and yeah, I can see the likeness. The eyes are well painted, and there is even a little bit of that facial hair that MJ had in the 90s. Here is a look at the side of the head and the back. Here is a look at his arms. The muscles are well defined. On this arm he has an elbow band that is made out of a stretchy material. Here are the legs, and this one has Jordan's iconic leg band that is also stretchy, so you can fix it however you like. He has his socks and then, of course, the sneakers. We all know how popular Jordan sneakers are still today. I don't know their names, so forgive me for that. I never had Jordans. Back in the 90s, my country was in war and we didn't have money for luxury things like expensive shoes, you know. But overall, Medicom did a great job on this figure and I love how it turned out. Let's now take a look at his accessories. As all MAFEX figures, he comes with this certificate that confirms that you have the original figure. He also comes with a display base, a flight stand that we usually get with all MAFEX releases. We get an alternate head sculpt that looks fantastic. This is his action head, where he is a little bit more angry and his mouth are opened. And unfortunately, this is the only alternate head. I would, of course, love to have an alternate head with the tongue out, because that's, you know, the most iconic face expression for MJ, but Medicom decided not to do that. Nevertheless, this head will do because it looks great. The mouth are really well defined, really well sculpted, the teeth and the tongue inside. This looks great. He comes with 6 pairs of hands. We have relaxed hands that are already on the figure. We have a pair of open palm hands, a pair of fisted hands, a pair of pointing hands, a pair of rim grabbing hands. These are the ones that you can use for when he is dunking the ball and hangs on the rim. And he comes with another pair of open hands, but these have pegs sculpted on them because these hands are obviously for holding the basketball. And speaking about basketballs, he comes with two of them, one with and one without a peg hole. They have a little bit of that basketball texture on them. The printing is beautiful. All these small writings are there. Here it says official game ball, Spalding, NBA logo. So these are fantastic accessories. And the hands that have pegs in them can peg into the ball and they can hold the ball perfectly. He also comes with two more pairs of alternate Jordan shoes. I assume that these are the most popular ones. If I'm not mistaken, these were Air Jordan 1s and these look fantastic. Nike logo is there, Air Jordan logo is there, so even here you have Nike logo, so everything is really well done. Shoelaces are sculpted and here is the bottom of the shoe. Also everything is sculpted here. And then we also get a pair of these. I'm not sure what these are called, but they are also beautifully sculpted. You can see the Jumpman logo. I love the combination of black and red. That's the logo of the channel. Everything is really well sculpted and painted. I love it. Let's now take a look at his articulation. The head is on a double ball peg, so together with the neck joint you get some nice side-to-side tilt. The head can rotate 360. He can look down this much, up this much. We have a nice butterfly joint, so he can cross his arms across the chest this much and then back this much. Arms go out all the way, they swivel and rotate 360. There is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist swivel, and a standard wrist peg that turns in any direction. As always, we have two cuts in the torso, one up here and the other one is down here. So together they give you some nice side-to-side movement. You get some nice tilt as well. He can crunch forward this much, back this much. We have drop down hips, legs move out this much, which is important if you want to recreate his logo. There is a thigh swivel, which you can't see because it's covered with the jersey. He kicks forward this much, back this much. We have a double jointed knee, a swivel in the ankles, feet move forward this much, back this much. There is no toe joint on any of these sneakers, but we have a nice ankle pivot. Let's now compare MJ to some other figures. Here he is next to MAFEX Miles Morales and MAFEX Classic Suit Spider-Man. And if you wanted to use Jordan shoes for this Miles, you can see that they are too big for him, so it's not that compatible. But you can use them on Spidey, for example. Here is how he scales with original MAFEX X-Force Wolverine and the newest MAFEX Mandalorian. Here is how he scales with the MAFEX Dark Knight Batman and Superman. Here is how he scales with the SH Figure Arts Kenobi Vader and Figure Arts Farm Boy Luke. Here he is next to the Black Series A New Hope Vader and the Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper. And finally here he is with the SH Figure Arts Han Solo and the Black Series The Force Awakens Chewbacca. So that was my look at Michael Jordan action figure by Medicom Toy MAFEX. I am extremely satisfied with this release. I collect 6-inch action figures and now I have Jordan to pose him like he's dunking over some of them. I'm also looking forward to making a posing video for this figure. I don't think that we have that on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. But the figure looks great. The likeness is there, sculpt and paint are nice, soft goods jersey is really well done. I'm satisfied with the accessories. The only one missing is an alternate head with his iconic tongue out expression. I assume that they maybe didn't want to give us that because people would do all kinds of inappropriate things with that, but still, that should have been included. That's MJ's trademark. Unfortunately, even the new one, white jersey release, doesn't have that head. It is what it is. Maybe down the line some customizer will do that. Until then, I'm satisfied with what we have here and I will have a lot of fun messing around with this figure. It's a strong recommendation on my part. But those were all just my thoughts and now I would love to hear yours. What do you think about this figure? Do you have it or not? Are you into basketball or not? Are you old enough that you had the chance to watch Jordan play? Let me know all of that down in the comments and stay tuned for a posing video. As always, a special shout out goes to my Patreon supporters for helping me to keep the channel alive. Everything that I earn over there goes into the channel's content, so if anyone else can join and help, please do so, and if not, that's also okay because you are still helping the channel simply by watching and sharing my videos. So thank you all for watching, thank you for being here with me, and I'll see ya in the next one.